Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. How are you today? Today I am here with Jessica, and today we're going to talk about the day I decided to be kinder to myself.
Hello, everyone. I am very happy to be here today. Let's start our conversation.
Jessica, how are you feeling today?
I am feeling really good today, Daniel. Thank you for asking. How about you?
I am great, thank you. I am happy to be here with you today.
Me too. I always enjoy our conversation so much.
And today's topic is very special to me personally.
To me too. I think many people watching will understand this topic very well.
Yes, this is a topic that touches many people's hearts.
I agree. It is something most people experience at some point in their life.
Before we start, let me ask you one simple question, Jessica.
Of course. Go ahead.
Do you think most people are kind to themselves?
Honestly, no. I think many people are very hard on themselves.
I agree with that. Many people say very unkind things to themselves every day.
Yes, things they would never say to a friend.
And today we want to talk about changing that habit.
Yes, being kinder to yourself can really change your life.
Okay, everyone, let's get started with our main topic.
I am ready. Let's go.
Jessica, can you start by telling us your story?
Yes, of course. So, a few years ago, I was very hard on myself.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I always said bad things to myself, like, I am not good enough.
Oh, that sounds very painful.
It was. And I also said things like, I always make mistakes, or I am so stupid.
That is very harsh. Many people talk to themselves that way without realizing it.
Yes, at that time, I thought it was normal. I did not know it was hurting me.
When did you start to notice that something was wrong?
It started one morning. I was looking at myself in the mirror.
And what happened?
I said something very mean to myself about how I looked.
I see. And what did you do after that?
I stopped. I looked at myself in the mirror, and I thought something important.
What did you think?
I thought, I would never say this to my best friend, so why am I saying it to myself?
Wow, that is such a powerful question to ask yourself.
Yes, and I had no good answer, so I decided that I needed to change.
That is a really brave decision.
Thank you. It was not easy, but it was the right choice.
How did you start to change?
I started very small. I said one kind thing to myself every morning.
Oh, I like that. What kind of things did you say?
Simple things, like, you are doing your best today.
That is a beautiful sentence.
Or, it's okay to make mistakes. You are learning.
Yes, those are gentle and honest words.
Exactly. Not fake, real and true kind words.
And did it help? Did you feel a difference?
Slowly, yes. After a few weeks, I started to feel a little better every day.
That is amazing progress. I'm so glad it worked for you.
Thank you, Daniel. What about you? Do you have a similar story?
Yes, I do. My story is a little different, but the feeling is the same.
Please tell us.
For me, it happened at work. One day, I forgot a very important meeting.
Oh no. What happened?
My boss was very upset. Everyone was waiting for me, and I was not there.
That sounds so stressful and embarrassing.
It was terrible. I went home that evening feeling so ashamed.
I can imagine that feeling. It is very heavy.
And I kept saying to myself over and over, "You are so stupid. How did you forget?"
Yes, we repeat the mean thoughts again and again.
Exactly. I couldn't stop. Then my friend called me that evening.
What did she say?
She listened to my story, and then she said, "Daniel, everyone makes mistakes."
Your friend was very kind.
She was. She also said, "You are a good person. One mistake doesn't define you."
Oh, that is so comforting to hear.
And hearing those words from her made me think deeply.
What were you thinking?
I thought, she can say these kind words to me so easily. Why can't I say them to myself?
That is exactly the same feeling I had.
Yes, we find it so natural to comfort others, but so hard to comfort ourselves.
It's strange when you really think about it.
Very strange. So that night, I made a decision. I decided to treat myself like my own best friend.
I love that idea. Treat yourself like your best friend.
Yes, and slowly things started to change for me too.
How did your daily life change after that decision?
Well, the biggest change was in how I talked to myself after mistakes.
What did you start saying?
Instead of, "You are so stupid," I started saying, "It's okay. What can you learn from this?"
Oh, that is so much better. That's a helpful thought, not a hurtful one.
Exactly, and that small change made a big difference to my mood every day.
I believe that. Words are very powerful, even the words inside your head.
Yes, the words you say to yourself are some of the most powerful words in your life.
I really believe that too. I stopped comparing myself to other people as well.
Oh yes, comparing yourself to others is very dangerous for your happiness.
Very dangerous. When you compare, you almost always feel not enough.
Because you only see the good parts of other people's lives.
Yes, you compare your inside to their outside.
That is such a good point. You see their success, but not their struggles.
Exactly. Everyone has their own journey with their own challenges.
And your journey is only yours. It is different from everyone else's journey.
When I stopped comparing, I felt so much more free and peaceful.
Free is the perfect word, like a big weight is lifted off your shoulders.
Yes, that's exactly how it feels.
Jessica, can you share some simple ways people can start being kinder to themselves?
Yes, gladly. I have a few ideas that really helped me.
Please share them with everyone.
The first one is very simple. When you make a mistake, pause before you speak to yourself.
Pause. That is important. Don't react immediately with harsh words.
Yes, take one breath and then choose a kinder response.
Just that one pause can change everything.
The second idea is to say one nice thing to yourself every morning.
Yes, before you look at your phone or start your day, just one kind thought.
It doesn't need to be a big thing. Even, "Good morning, you can do this today."
That is lovely. A small positive start to the day.
And the third idea is to celebrate small wins.
Oh, I love this one. Tell us more.
When you finish something, even a small thing, say, "Good job" to yourself.
Like finishing a chapter of a book, or cooking a meal, or learning 5 new English words.
Yes, every small win deserves recognition.
We wait for big things to feel proud, but small wins matter every day.
Exactly. Small wins every day build your confidence slowly.
And what is another idea?
Take care of your body. Sleep well, drink water, move a little every day.
Yes, when your body feels good, your mind feels better too.
Taking care of your body is also a form of self-kindness, not just words, actions too.
I never thought of it exactly that way before, but it is so true.
Self-kindness is both words and actions together.
Both working together to make you feel well.
Yes, and they support each other.
Okay, everyone, let's stop for a moment and look at some English from today.
Yes, there were so many useful words and phrases in this conversation.
The first word I want to look at is kind, K-I-N-D.
Kind means nice, gentle, and caring towards someone.
And self-kindness means being kind towards yourself. Self means you.
Example sentence, be kind to yourself. You are doing your best.
Another example, she showed great kindness to everyone around her.
And one more, kindness is one of the most important things in life.
Great. The next word is mistake, M-I-S-T-A-K-E.
A mistake is something you do that is not correct, something that goes wrong.
Example, I made a mistake on my test, but I learned from it.
And another example, everyone makes mistakes. That is how we grow.
And remember, a mistake does not make you a bad person. It makes you human.
That is very important to remember. Very important.
Now let's look at a very useful phrase, hard on yourself.
This phrase means you criticize yourself a lot. You judge yourself very strictly.
Example, don't be so hard on yourself. You did your best.
And she was very hard on herself after the exam, but she still passed.
The opposite of hard on yourself is kind to yourself or easy on yourself.
So next time someone says, take it easy on yourself, you know what it means.
It means don't judge yourself too harshly.
Good. Now let's look at a grammar point. Today, we used a lot of past tense.
Yes, because we were talking about things that happened before, in the past.
The verb decide, present tense is decide, past tense is decided.
Decide is a regular verb. To make past tense, you add ed to the end.
Present, I decide to be kind. Past, I decided to be kind.
Another regular verb from today is change. Present, I change. Past, I changed.
Just add ed. Simple and easy to remember.
Now, let's look at an irregular verb, the verb feel.
Feel is irregular. The past tense is not feeled, it is felt.
Present, I feel happy today. Past, I felt happy yesterday.
Another irregular verb is say. Present, I say. Past, I said.
Not said, just said.
Present, I say kind words to myself. Past, I said kind words to myself.
Irregular verbs are different from regular verbs. You must remember them one by one.
But do not worry. With practice, you will remember them naturally.
Practice every day. Even 5 minutes of practice is very helpful.
Now, let's talk about pronunciation for a moment.
Good idea. The word kindness, how do you say it?
Kindness. 2 parts. Kindness. Say it slowly first. Kindness.
Kindness. Now say it faster. Kindness.
Good. And the word yourself, yourself. 2 parts.
Yourself. Now together, yourself.
In conversation, we say it fast and smooth. Be kind to yourself.
Let's practice that sentence together. Be kind to yourself.
Be kind to yourself. Say it with us, everyone.
One more time. Be kind to yourself.
Beautiful. That is a sentence worth practicing every day.
Okay, everyone, I want to ask you all one question now.
Yes, a very important question.
Think about this. What do you usually say to yourself when you make a mistake?
Are the words kind or are they harsh and mean?
Please write your answer in the comments below. We really want to know.
Yes, we read every comment and we love hearing your stories.
And if you're enjoying this episode today, please like this video.
And subscribe to the channel so you never miss a new episode.
We make new episodes every week for you.
Okay, let's continue with a few more important ideas.
Jessica, I want to ask you something personal.
Of course, go ahead.
Did being kinder to yourself change your relationships with other people?
Oh, yes, absolutely. It changed so much.
Tell us how.
When I was hard on myself, I was also sometimes hard on the people around me.
Really? Why do you think that happened?
Because when you expect too much from yourself, you expect too much from others too.
That makes a lot of sense.
But when I became kinder to myself, I became more patient with others.
So self-kindness actually helps your relationships too.
Yes, you can only give what you have inside. If you have kindness, you can share it.
You cannot pour from an empty cup. I love that idea.
Yes, fill your own cup first, then share with others around you.
Self-kindness is not selfish. It actually makes you better for everyone.
100%. A better friend, a better family member, a better person overall.
That is such an important message. I hope everyone hears that.
Me too. Taking care of yourself is a gift to the people around you too.
Now, let's talk about hard days, because not every day is easy.
That is so true. Some days are really difficult.
What do you do on hard days, Jessica?
On hard days, I do something small and simple that makes me feel calm.
Like what?
Like making a warm cup of tea or going for a short walk outside.
Simple things, but they really do help.
Yes, you do not need to do something big on a hard day.
Just one small kind thing for yourself.
And on hard days, I remind myself of something important.
What do you remind yourself?
I say, this feeling will not last forever. Better days are coming.
Oh, that is so comforting. This feeling will not last forever.
Everything passes. Hard days pass, and better days come after them.
That is a very hopeful thought, very calming.
Hope is so important, and being kind to yourself gives you hope.
Yes, you say to yourself, I can do this, I'm okay, things will get better.
And when you believe those words, it truly does help you move forward.
Okay, everyone, we're coming to the end of today's episode.
Wow, the time went so fast today.
It always does when we have a good conversation.
I really enjoyed talking about this topic today, Daniel.
Me too, Jessica. It's a topic very close to my heart.
And I hope it touched the hearts of everyone listening today.
Let's do a quick review of what we talked about today.
Yes, first we talked about what it means to be kind to yourself.
We talked about how many people are very hard on themselves every day.
We shared our own personal stories about deciding to change,
We talked about simple ways to start being kinder to yourself.
like saying one kind thing every morning and celebrating small wins.
We also talked about how self-kindness helps your relationships with others.
And we learned that self-kindness is not selfish, it's necessary.
In the learning section, we looked at the words kind and mistake.
We learned the phrase hard on yourself.
We practiced past tense with regular verbs like decided and changed.
And irregular verbs like felt and said.
And we practiced the pronunciation of kindness and yourself.
So much learning in one episode. I love it.
Me too. Learning English and learning about life at the same time.
That's what I love about this channel.
Thank you so much for saying that, Jessica.
And a big thank you to everyone who is listening today.
You make all of this worth it, every single one of you.
Remember, be patient with yourself as you learn English.
Mistakes are part of learning. Every mistake means you are trying.
And trying is wonderful. We are proud of you for trying.
Be kind to yourself every day, even on the hard days.
Especially on the hard days.
One kind thought at a time. You can do this.
We believe in you.
Today was a lot of fun. Thank you, Jessica, for sharing your story.
I enjoyed our conversation today, Daniel. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, everyone, for listening. Please take care of yourselves.
See you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.